Okay, so this is a great question. What skills does an enterprise chief product officer need versus a mid-market chief product officer? So, two different kinds of companies. Enterprise, obviously, much larger than like a mid-market organization. Enterprise might be, $1 billion and larger in revenue, and a mid-market might be 100 million, 500 million, something like that. So let's talk about the enterprise chief product officer first. So for someone like that, the first thing to remember is that it's going to be a fairly political position, no matter how you slice it. So you have to be good at the politics of the role. Okay, that's just a fact of life for high-end chief product officers and large enterprises. You have to be able to play the political games. The second thing is that you have to be a very, very good communicator. Remember, it's a large company, so you're going to be talking to thousands of people, tens of thousands of people potentially. So you have to be an excellent communicator. The third difference is a lot of the larger organizations, CPOs, they spend a lot of time doing long-term planning, right? So if you're running a huge organization, and you're leading product, you're not just going to be planning this next month. You're really going to be thinking about 2, 5, even sometimes 10 years ahead. And that is a massively important skill to have. And that's the third big thing. The last piece of it is I notice when you're in large enterprise running product, you're doing a lot of times you're presenting and doing a lot of road shows. So you're the face of the organization, you're doing town hall meetings, you're doing all hands meetings, you're joining the ELT maybe and doing presentations to large outside partners. I mean, a lot of it is presenting and road shows. So be aware of that. That's the enterprise side. So handle the politics, be very good at communicating, be good at long-term planning, and be excellent at presenting and road shows. Now, the mid-market chief product officer are a little bit different. Most of the time, they're brought in because they know a very specific domain. So they're experts at healthcare and life sciences, or they're really, really good at ed tech, or they're excellent at financial services, or some kind of domain expertise seems very, very important to the mid market's chief product officers. And then, of course, they're more in the weeds, right? Sometimes, even if you're running a 40-person product team, let's say in a $150 million company, you might be designing some new innovative product. You might be heavily involved in the design of it. You may even be having to write some of the high level requirements if you're the one who came up with this new innovative product. So be prepared to be in the weeds, even though the company has 10, 15, 20, 30 product people, you still need to be there driving things forward a lot more. And then I notice also that in the mid market, the chief product officer typically is having to educate fairly constantly and consistently. So you have these mid market companies that perhaps didn't do product before in their history, or they've done product, but maybe the product hasn't really been leading. It's been sort of taking a back seat to technology or sales, and they want to have product lead. So then you're becoming an educator. You're teaching people, okay, well, this is how product management works, and this is what everybody's role is. And you might have to be doing that on a very continuous basis. Every quarter, you're doing some kind of educating, or in all the conversations you're having with your business stakeholders, you're educating them. So you want to be coming to a mid-market company as a chief product officer with that ability to be patient and educate others who may not be as up to speed on product management as you and your team. So those are some tips. Hopefully they were helpful. Thanks for submitting the question. And if you want something answered, go ahead and submit it in the comments below. Thanks.